Hey guys, it's me again. I've decided to put up a video about how I got into bushcrafting slash primitive skills, about my philosophy behind it, and also the knife I carry and why I carry it. As far as how I got into it, I was actually searching for YouTube videos on bow making. So another interest of mine, which kind of goes into everything else. But I stumbled upon Dave Cambry's YouTube channel. From there, from him, I found Dave Wendell's YouTube channel, and between them, I did mentally learn a lot. I actually didn't try a lot of stuff because I was an armchair bushcrafter. I sat my butt and did nothing, just watched the videos. I mean, yeah, I learned a lot, but I didn't apply it. Not until about 2 years ago when I lost my connection and got off the net and really got back out and started doing things. That's obviously changed now. I'm actually no longer online as often as I used to be. But although right now I'm still catching up on 2 years worth of stuff. So, but from there I bought a few books. One was called How to Survive Anything Anywhere. It's junk. Again, nothing but drawings, and it's just the guy doesn't seem to really know what he's talking about. For example, spear thrower. As you can see from my earlier videos, I'm also on that lab list. Again, along the lines of primitive skills. But his spear thrower was nothing more than a slightly hollowed out log with a branch, hollowed out log with a branch coming down. But instead of having to butt the spear out towards the end, it was right here. So you had this much holding it. So I know for a fact that would not work well. The branch out loud would work much better, and I will do a video on that. I've done it before, and I'll show how to. I mean, yeah, some others have done it. I've done videos on that, but I'll show my way, how I would prefer to find. Well, not find, but how I would prefer, what kind of woods I would prefer in my area, being southern Maine, south of the Northwoods. But anyway, from there I got two of Tom Brown's books, Living with the Earth, and Wilderness Survival. Can't talk today. Also got John Jerry McPherson's Ultimate Guide to Wilderness Living. It was one of the best books I've seen yet. Like Cody Lundeen, whose books I have not gotten, but I now do plan to get since I've seen him on Dual Survival. They live the life. They have no, what should I say, they have little electricity. They have no running water. They do everything as primitively as possible, short of living in a teepee or a longhouse. So you know they know what they're doing. Unlike Tom Brown, they have almost nothing but photographs in their book. Tom Brown has nothing but drawings, which anybody can draw how to do something, and it may not be accurate, but the McPhersons do the photographs just so that doesn't happen. It's unfortunately up to the artist's interpretation to show what they think it's done, how they think it's done. Like McPherson's, again, I'm rambling. Anyway, but from there I learned a bit. I've figured out the bow drill. I'm going to actually start working on the handle now since I mastered the bow drill. I've learned to make cordage. I'm waiting on milkweed to ripen enough to harvest. There's a ton of common milkweed up here. Can't wait. I haven't found any dog bane yet, otherwise I would use that. I've learned to flint knap, as you can be attested to this little guy. It's actually my best. This is one thing I wear all the time. For sentimental value, yes, but also practicality. If I need to make an arrow, I have a ready-made head on me. I currently use nothing but glass, because there's nothing in southern Maine. All the good stuff is up north. Way up north. Considering that Maine is as big as all of New England. Well, the rest of New England, I should say. I have not gotten flint and steel worked out yet. I'm probably going into buying a flint and steel kit and figuring out from there. I've made char cloth. What else? I have done a little forging in the past, but mostly in high school. That's right. My shop class had a forge, but not much. Sorry, itchy ear. Anyway, actually about the time I lost my internet connection, I started getting a great magazine. Backwoodsman. Is really up along these lines. You can get nationwide. They call them, the title is the magazine for the 21st century frontiersman. It's muzzleloading, woods lore, survival, homesteading, history, and Indian lore. I know I use not the appropriate term, but that's what it says. It's really great. This is actually the most recent issue. Yeah, kind of review, but right here this says building a log cabin in the backwoods, easy briquette press, which is kind of cool. A lot of it is improvised stuff. It's clay makes the alternative container. Making the cheapest boat fishing rig. It's a bunch of stuff. So, as it says, it's in the last issue there was actually an interview with Cody Lundeen. But I don't know. I mean, it's a great magazine. I've learned a lot. I actually do plan on writing up an article on how I do the bow drill with the materials I have chosen and sending it in. But I don't know. If somebody wants to proofread it, see how clear and concise it is, because that's one major problem I have with a lot of bow drill articles. It's a lot of them, actually most articles, written articles on anything bushcraft, it's somewhat vague. You can't, it's not like a video where you can actually see it being done. Even then I actually didn't get the bow drill right until I figured out mulling. Anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much how I got to the point where I'm at now. Yeah, I know I'm not that experienced still. I am learning, but aren't we all? There are no masters. There's nothing but students. Anyway, on to my philosophy on bushcraft. Same as Cody Lundeen, minimalist. Knowledge is key. Take as little as you can. As you're comfortable with, I should say. Not as little as you can. That's one reason why I love primitive skills so much, especially in the area where I'm at, North Pine Forests. Yeah, we do have some deciduous trees, but anyway, I'm constantly getting off subject. Sorry, guys. But anyway, knowledge is power, as it has always been said. But even if you lose all your gear, there's one piece of gear you can never lose. That's your mind. It's your brain. It's skill, knowledge, and ingenuity. Those are the three best tools you have in bushcraft. Actually, in anything. Knives can be improvised from, oh hell, I remember reading in Ed Fowler's, one of Ed Fowler's books, Knife Talk 1 or 2, I don't remember which one it was, of I think they were on bear hunt and they came up on in natives, I think. Or maybe that's sorry, heard something. He may have been talking about a friend of his who has happened, but like I think it was a native. He didn't have knives, so he pounded out like a 22 shell or something like that. Started braiding it on a stone until it was in the right shape and sharpness for as a skinning knife. So I mean that's what I'm talking about: ingenuity, knowledge. Oh crap! Knowledge, ingenuity, and I said it before. I just can't quite remember. Anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much my philosophy behind it all. That's kind of the reason why I carry the knife I do. I mean, I carry it always. The laws in Maine that such that I can carry literally anything I want. That includes a sword. But who needs a sword these days? So, I mean, when I started out, I had a cheap but Walmart brand knife. It's not that great. I mean, it's alright if you want something cheap, easy, but there are cheaper, better knives out, like the Frostomoras. Okay, sorry, it looks like I hit something on my nose, it's a shadow. But I've had a few issues with the 720 Hunter that I bought, but I believe it was also due to my own inexperience with knives. So I ended up buying a 6-inch Green River butcher knife from Crazy Crow Trading. I fixed it. I ground it. I cut it off, re-ground it, chipped it to the way well, not quite the way I want. I really wanted nothing more than a drop point, but it ended up being a clip point, which is okay. But I mean, I've had it for the last few months, about 3 or 4. Now, I ordered it online. It came in within 5 days, which is great. Crazy Crow is a great company. If you they do a lot of Native American craft stuff, a lot of stuff powwows, but also a lot of Mountain Man, frontier style stuff. So I mean, if you're into that stuff, which honestly a lot of us are, that would be one place to go. Same with Jess Townsend, but I find that stuff to be a little on the expensive side. Sorry, a little spill. A little bit on the expensive side and a little fancy. They more of the Eastern colonial, I guess I would say. More of the civilized colonial instead of the long hunter or the frontiersman. But there was just a blade. It didn't come with a handle. I had to put the handle on, but again, for $12 you can't really beat it. It's high carbon steel, made in the U.S. At least I think it says made in the U.S. Well, patina's gotten so bad that I can barely read it. But I like the patina. Yep, made in the USA. That's a Russell Green River. Yeah, I could have gotten the 5-inch Hunter, but again, it had, well, of course, it's much shallower clip point than this, but it still had a clip point. I know I ended up with that, but that's not what I was going for. It is a little thin for my taste. I do want something a little bit thicker, a little bit sturdier. But for a store-bought, you can't really beat it. I do kind of plan on trying to make one. Take a piece of bar stock and grind out what I cut out, grind, that sort of thing. Then heat treat it, if I can. Right. Figure something else out. Anyway, but yeah, that's my stuff. That's the stuff how I got into this, my philosophy behind it, and the knife I carry. The reason why I carry this one, especially in its sheath, I didn't say anything about the sheath. So, handmade by me. It's actually chamois leather, not buckskin, if anybody thinks that. Local agricultural fair, I bought 2 sheets of it. I actually use chamois leather as a hand pad for my flint knapping, but yeah, it still doesn't get more than Brian, it's not working today. Wax hardened leather. It's beeswax. If you're going to wax leather, don't go with beeswax. It's softer. I've done a mixture of paraffin and beeswax, which works better. But I'm guessing straight paraffin works even better than that. I don't remember whose channel I got this from. It was on YouTube. God, maybe it was Going Prepared. I don't remember. It's been so long since I gotten the idea. I've done all my knives that way. Sorry, squeaky. I should sing like I need tea. Alright. Anyway. Minutes after 28. Well, let's hope YouTube lets me put it up. But yeah, that's kind of my thing. That's how I got, like I said, got from knowing nothing to now. My philosophy and knife I carry. I'll probably do more. I'll definitely do a video or two on what I normally carry in the woods, which isn't much again. But again, most of my outings are just short hikes with the family. Yes, I would love to go primitive camping for a week in the main woods. That would just be awesome. I know I can survive for a week. Again, but anyway, yeah, that's me, the way I do things, the way I think. So, have fun, play hard.